All right, so Adam Warlock, I think he's really good. Some people I feel like are a little too harsh on him, and he's kind of memed, like with the movement and stuff. But I think he's actually really good. What's this one ability here? The Soul Bond. This is broken, and like a good tip that I saw on a YouTube short. Yeah, you use this for alts. Like this is essentially like Adam's alt, right? Like they say, like, oh, you need a defense alt, right, or a healing alt, right? Well, this is his alt for defense. I mean, like a Psylocke alt, Magneto, like a lot, Iron Man, even like this Soul Bond work. Venom, when Venom's crunching on everybody, this is such a good move. And I mean, it's not no secret that he does a lot of damage. Like I think Adam Warlock's really good. He's a lot of fun to play, but like it can be tricky. Like Adam can be easily killed by Captain America. Like he can be easily dove. Like I mean, obviously you would probably want him in like a triple support comp. I mean, he could on it. Like I mean, he's worked in just two before, but I've definitely won games with just an Adam and like a freaking Luna or something. But it definitely makes things a little harder. But like if your team comp already has like all the damage, like if you're doing really good on the damage, like an Adam will just make that even better because like he does a lot of damage, and the healing might not be as consistent, but it comes through enough. I mean, you just kind of, I mean, getting those headshots helps. But yeah, no, typically I think Adam's really good. I think Adam's really good. Angela, I did put some time on her. I think she's okay. Honestly, like sometimes I actually like to ban her just so I don't have to deal with her. Not because she's like Emma levels of like dangerous, but it's just annoying. Like she is literally a constant mosquito in your back line. Like, do you want that? Do you really want that? I mean, yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with people saying she's not like super good, but she does kind of what Captain America does, like she's just a constant pest, like super annoying for your team to deal with. Like how many times like I'll see pings like Angela's in the back, we need help. And her alt's pretty good. Like it's kind of like the Groot, Strange or whatever. Like a setup. Like it's a good setup for like a team wipe. Like you Angela and then Iron Man alt or freaking. I mean even Hawkeye over here. Like it's a very good alt. I mean a lot of the good tank alts. You can combo with like a DPS or something and just like completely destroy everything. BP now. I don't know. The general consensus is that he's really bad, right? Like this is not his season, but I definitely don't see a lot of BPs in my games as much. Um, I don't know. I don't know really. I'm not really like again. Oh yeah, I should also preface. I'm only a diamond level player. I'm just giving my thoughts on these heroes because I just thought this would be a fun discussion video. But like really, I really. I don't know. Black Panther's a tough one for me. Like I don't know that one. I honestly would maybe just leave. You can maybe talk about this one because I'm really not so sure. Widow, I think Widow's actually not bad. I mean, kind of like in the same thing with Warlock. It's like it kind of depends. Like if your team's already got the damage and the pressure. Why not? And of course, with a Mantis, insane. And I couldn't even imagine like Mantis during a Rocket ult or like a Gambit ult, and oh my goodness, that would be like all great. And like if the Widow's good too. Blade again. I wish I had more to say on Blade personally. Like I mean, this is just my opinion on like when I tried Blade out. I just feel like his sword play is just not as good as Magic's, and his gun is like it's like I always say, like he's like Magic and Bucky, right? That's what he feels like to me, anyways. When I tried playing him, and again, like I said, like the sword thing, I would rather play Magic, and the gun, it just feels not like he's just like a less tuned version of them both, in my opinion. But again, I haven't really touched him too much. His whole life steal mechanics and all. I really don't have a lot of time on this hero, and I also don't see him in my games a lot. So I mean, yeah, personally, I think he's kind of like somewhere in the middle of the road. I don't think he's like bad. I don't think he's great either. Hulk, I'll keep this one short. I don't play Hulk anymore. Okay, I'm not gonna say like, he's the worst tank. I'm not gonna say that about any hero because I think every hero in this game is viable. Like You know, like they all can work. You know, even in this weird season that we're in. Oh yeah, by the way, this is going to be season 5. I'll probably have that in the title, obviously. But yeah, I don't know about Hulk, man. Like the thing with Hulk is he can really do pressure good. Like he can really keep applying pressure, and then when you think you almost have him, in his Bruce form, you got him down to Bruce, but then he ults, he's like a whole new health bar. Like sometimes I just like roll my, I'm like shit, I'm tired, like we got to deal with this. But no, I don't think Hulk is that great. I don't have fun playing with him. I just feel like I'm just a damage sponge, Like I'm not yeah, he's got the defensive bubble, which is why I picked up Hulk in the first place, because I thought that was really fun, like you're punching and brawling, and then you got like this shield thing too that also works on your teams. Like I that was really fun for me, but I don't know, man. I can't have fun with Hulk. Captain America, absolutely my favorite hero in the game to play. I mean, it is what it is. I love Captain America, but do I think he's like? Yeah, I think, honestly, like, if I'm being real, in a lot of my comp games, now that I'm in Diamond 2, like, I'm playing a lot of Emma and Mag more than okay, so the 3 tanks I have in rotation that I'll always be playing in competitive is Emma, Mag, and Cap. Those are the 3. Yeah, I play a little bit of Strange, too. Not too much, though. Like, he's not in my rotation. Like, yeah, I'll use him for TP, and then maybe for the rest of the game I might just stay on Strange if I feel like it's working, but, like, I'm always going to be on Emma or Mag, or, sometimes Cap. But the thing with Cap can be hard to work with sometimes. Like, I admittedly, yes, and, like, I hate when I have to solo tank. I typically won't solo tank as Cap anymore. Not in Diamond. I just because I already know I'm gonna have to swap off anyways. Like, but if I have another tank, and I really like. I'll say this as a Captain America main. Like my favorite tank to have actually is Emma Frost. Like, if I'm gonna have another person tanking with me, I would like for it to be Emma Frost. I don't know. I just feel like I have a lot of good synergy with that. Tank. Cloak and Dagger, I actually really don't like this hero that much. I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like her weak heals, she doesn't have burst heals. Like, yeah, I don't know. There's just not enough going on for her. Well, no, that wasn't right. Scratch that. That's not what I meant. It's not that there's not enough going on. I just feel like she's just too safe of a pick, and a lot of people she's so popular, right? But it's like, oh my god, her ult, dude. Iron Man, Magneto, dude, Hawkeye can shoot her in the head. Like, I just don't like her that much. Like, she can be very clutch, yes. Easy to use, sure, but yeah, not my favorite. Definitely not my favorite. I don't like. That's my own personal bias. Yeah, she's still good though. I can't just say she's bad just because I personally don't like her. There's a reason she's still picked a lot. She's not. Her ult is good and bad. That's my opinion on it. Like, her ult is good and bad. It's good healing and, nice little bit of damage too for the enemies, but like, I just hate how vulnerable she can be. Now, sure, like, okay, give her the bubble, right? Protect her with the bubble. Give her a bubble, right? Protect her. But like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just one of those things. I have very mixed feelings on her. Daredevil, I think he's probably the best DPS in the game. Again, I'm a dive. I play dive, all right? I play Captain America, like, come on. So, yeah, I like Daredevil. A lot of my skills as Cap kind of translated over to Devil. So, like, if you're good on Spider-Man or BP, dude, come on. Like, Daredevil was just another dive, character we can play with. And he's a lot of fun. And, yeah, no, I think he's busted. He's really busted. A lot of people are crying that he needs a nerf, and I'm just thinking, man, if they nerf him, I'm gonna be back in that season 3 sort of flow where I wasn't really enjoying the game that much. Like, Daredevil really brought my enjoyment for this game again, because I was struggling. I was really struggling before they put him in the game, and all the patches since have honestly just been helping me personally. It feels like. I've also reached a new peak in Diamond too, so. Doctor Strange, I kind of already talked about him a little bit. I don't think he's bad. I just think Mag, Emma, and hell, even Cap, I think, is better. I don't know. I always feel like a victim when I'm playing Strange. Like, I'm just holding up that shield and I'm just getting bullied. Like, I don't know. It just... Yeah, his daggers of Denmark, or whatever the fuck they're called. Daggers of Denmark. he's not bad. He's got a good ult too, you know, very easily telegraphed. You just got to be careful with him. You know, you just got to be careful. I don't think he's bad, but I don't think he's great either. Emma, amazing, obvious. I mean, come on, you know, like it's freaking Emma. I mean, she's only received nerfs, right, since her release. She's also like one of my new favorite tanks to play. Like, she's just great. You know, I have a lot of fun playing her. She's so easy too. You just beam, dude. It's like if you play Iron Man and you like Iron Man, like you should probably try Emma, because it's like Iron Man's chest beam is just her primary. Okay, so like, what are we doing? Gambit broken. Come on, obviously we all know this. Gambit's broken. He's just too strong. I don't even really want to talk about Gambit too much. I mean, his ult literally does like 7, 8, 9, 10 things. I don't even. It's just too much. Do I think he needs an? I mean, I think they just need to like maybe touch up his ult a little bit. I think his ult is just a little too strong. That's it. I just think his ult is a little too strong. Groot, I can't play Groot. I suck so bad with Groot. I've had people like really flame me for my Groot plays, but I just can't do it. I can't do it. I've seen the #1 Groot on YouTube with his insane techs with those walls. I will never be a good Groot player. Like, I'll always be a shit Groot. I'll play him, but like his ult is insane. Like, Groot has, oh my god, like there's a reason I tried picking him up, is because of that ult. I wanted to make use of it because it's so good, but I can't. I suck with Groot. Hawkeye, I actually think Hawkeye is pretty decent. Like, I mean, Hawkeye gets banned, man. People ban Hawkeye. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't think. It depends though. Like, I think, like, if you got like a mid Hawkeye on defense, we're gonna get rolled, right? Like, I do not like Hawkeye for defense. I don't think Hawkeye, because he doesn't, unless he's hitting every single freaking shot, man, he's not applying as much pressure. And that's the thing about Marvel Rivals. Every team and their comp and like their skill sets on those. Every game it's gonna be different, and like Hawkeye I feel like isn't super consistent in that sense, but I have been in some games with very scary Hawkeyes. In fact, like, Hawkeye is just one of those heroes that just instills terror in me sometimes. Like, I'm mad, dude, you're just like playing the game and like you just all of a sudden die and you're like, oh, they must have a Widow, and then you see the kill. Oh, it was a freaking Hawkeye. But yeah, I think Hawkeye is pretty good. He's just not super consistent, but like, if you have a game where Hawkeye can be played and played well, he will run that shit. Like, he will carry. Like, he's either, like, that's the thing, like, Hawkeye will either carry or he'll be the reason you lose. Okay, on to the next. Okay, so Hela, yeah, again, like, let's be real, like, Hela's kind of like Emma, you know, like, she's just, I think Hela's, I hate Hela. I fucking hate Hela. She's really strong. She's really good. Torch, yeah. Actually, funny thing, I just got carried by a Torch, not like in one of my games that I was playing on stream just like literally an hour ago. Well, I guess he carried for like the first. It was the Spider Islands map. He was doing really good, and then the MVP I think went to our healer actually. So what does that tell me? That tells me that I think when the healers are getting MVPs, that means the DPS aren't doing enough. So I think the enemy team was just really bad. I mean, they were also running like Iron Man and all. Yeah, they were silly. But that was crazy. I don't know. I can't really, like, when it comes to Torch, I don't want to talk too much on him. Same thing with like Panther and like Blade. Like, this is a hero I barely touched. I mean, I guess I do have him knighted, but like, actually, also fun fact, Torch was the first hero I got a 20 kill streak on. Insanity. Like, do people still get like super long KO streaks, or is that only like a quick? It's got to be like a quick play thing. Like, how you, like, usually in even my best comp games, I'll see 5 KO streak, you know, something like maybe a 10 KO streak. But yeah, no, I got my first 20 stack was with Torch. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like Torch can still be good. Like, he can still do like pressure. Like, what's that one ability that I really like? This Pyro Prison ability. I really like this. This is actually one of the reasons I wanted to start playing Torch. And this ability right here is why I think this is the best thing that Torch can do. You know, besides like maybe his ult or whatever. But like, because this just applies pressure and it's so good. Like, I love it. But again, like, I he's been nerfed to hell, I guess, and like he has like the lowest pick rate like nobody plays this guy anymore. It's a little sad too because I still think his alt is pretty good. Like he's got a pretty good alt. Invisible Woman, I mean, what? Come on, you know, like the fact that they gave her a self, I did not think her being able to give herself a shield would be like such a game changer, but it is. Like she is a nightmare for me to deal with when I'm playing Captain America. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of him. I mean, obviously, I got her on Sinchar because, you know, sometimes I got to play support, and she is a solid support. She's really good. Like, she can, like, kill anybody. Like, she's just so strong. She's insanely strong. Like, scary, even. Fist, I like, yeah, to keep this a little short, because, I mean, the video's already, we're getting a little long here, but, like, I feel like Fist is just a diet Daredevil. Like, I might anger the Iron Fist community here, but, like, that's just how I feel. You know, maybe some of y'all would agree with me, too, but I'm not saying, no, dude, Fist is good. Right before Daredevil dropped, when they gave Fist that buff, you know, I mean, yeah, I got him on Night, right? Or I almost got him on Night, but... yeah, like, when they gave him that buff, I was playing Fist. And I was having fun. I was going in there and just fucking him up. But, you know, and then they dropped Daredevil, and I just put Fist down, and I have not really got back to him. But, nah, Fist is fun. He's a lot of fun. I think he's good. I would say he is good. Like... I don't mind if I have an Iron Fist on my team. And notice I'm not doing like, oh, this is not a tier list. I'm just making a nice little I'm just conversating and going through the heroes, basically. Iron Man, I think Iron Man is bad. I mean, I think Poke in general is not that great. You know, I kind of compare Iron Man to Squirrel. I mean, like, I think a lot of people do. I mean, Iron Man and Squirrel Girl are very similar. They're Poke, right? But the difference with Squirrel Girl, I think Squirrel Girl is infinitely better because Squirrel Girl is not like as much of a sitting duck as Iron Man is. And there's different ways you can play Iron. Yeah, sure, you can play Iron Man low, just like you can play Torch or Storm low. But I don't know, like Iron Man, he can work though. I've still lost because of an enemy Iron Man and nobody could handle him, you know, and I'm like our only tank maybe, or there's just situations where like Iron Man can just do well, like especially because Hela gets banned a lot, you know, and not everybody looks up, you know, and I think that's why there'll always be a place for Iron Man sometimes. I'll do admit, like, he doesn't get banned really though. No, not really. I don't like. I used to see people wanting to ban that Iron Man and shit, and I personally think that's a waste. Like, it's a complete waste. Iron Man, oh my god, like, no. Like, cause, yeah, no, he's mid. He's mid. Like, he can be crazy, his ult, you know, but like, again, like, dude, since I've been picking up a lot of Magneto, it is so funny when an Iron Man ults and then I'll use my ult as Magneto. I mean, some might say that's a waste because there's, you know, very easy, many ways you can just protect yourself, you know, from that ult when you're playing Mag, but I just like to suck it up. I mean, doesn't that also make your ult strong? Isn't that how Magneto's ult works? Like, I'm almost a Lord Magneto. I still don't know how his ult works. So, like, if you absorbed the Iron Man ult, like, I mean, that's how it works, right? Like, it just charges all that damage. And, yeah, I think so. Anyways, Jeff... yeah, I don't think he's bad. I mean, it's kind of like the same thing with Cloak. He doesn't really have burst heal, or well, his bubbles. I guess you could. I mean, I guess those bubbles are like burst healing, right? But like, when I say burst healing, I'm talking like, you know, like Mantis. You know, when Mantis uses a leaf on you, and what else? Freaking, who is a good example of burst healing? I mean, I guess Gambit, or oh no, I mean, well, like Adam too. You know, that's like a, yeah, like I mean, Jeff doesn't really got like. He's not bad though. Like his bubbles, like I did not realize this. Like that's how bad I am sometimes. Like I did not realize this bubble. Wait, is this it? Yeah, I did not realize that was a stun. Like sometimes I'd be like overextending as Captain America, maybe a little full of, or not. Well, you know, like I'm just getting a little too comfortable being in the enemy back line, and then a Jeff bubbles me, and I'm like, wait, why? What is this? You know, because I guess I underestimate this hero a lot, but his ult can still be very annoying. Yeah, no, I don't think Jeff is bad. Loki, dude, like if you're running like Loki, like triple support, Loki, Gambit, Mantis, or something like, dude, that's hard. That's tough. That's really tough. And imagine me as Captain America for the tank. We're just getting all kinds of old charges. Like, but I do like Loki. Much like Adam, very situational. But I think Loki could be a bit more consistent in the sense just because he can copy Gambit. Like, oh, that's crazy. And that's just a testament too of how strong Gambit's ult is. Like Loki's just, oh my goodness, just that's too much. Luna Snow, I don't think Luna Snow's that good anymore. Like I don't. I mean I always, because I've always been a dive character, and I've always found Luna to be such an easy target because her movement is weird, right? She's really fast, but like if you play her, you know what I'm talking about. Like it takes a while for her to like start, and then when she does start moving, then she's fast. But it's like that first, like that second, half second when she starts moving is when she's a little vulnerable. She's not like Invisible Woman can immediately jump away. Rocket's got a dash. Loki can do well. Loki's got a couple things he can do. Mantis is also similar to Luna in the sense of, actually Mantis is even slower. So arguably, I would say Mantis is even easier for me to kill as Captain America. But I mean, they're both very similar. I mean, because Luna's got the freeze, Mantis got the sleep, But yeah, I would say for me as a Captain America main, I find Luna and Mantis both to be quite easy prey. But I don't know. I mean, Luna was like on top for like the longest time, right? She was crazy, crazy ult, crazy damage, but like, I don't know. I mean, she's still good, I mean, I don't think any support is really bad, but I mean, I think most people are playing Gambit Invis, Magic. I've played a little bit of Magic. I mean, frick, when I first picked her up, I was like, this is the most Dark Souls feeling character in the game. I love this, She's even got like the little iframe dodge. Well, it's not really. I mean, she's going through a portal, but you get the idea, It's kind of like a dodge roll in Dark Souls, but personally, though, I don't like playing her that much anymore. I really don't. Her ult is cool, I guess. You transform, it's like Dragon Ball Z, right? But I don't know. I think she's pretty mid. I just like really bullied a Magic not long ago in like my last game before I wanted to make this video as Emma. Like she would ult, go in the back line. I'm hanging by point. It's domination. I go into diamond. I just choke her and GG's. Magneto, I think he's amazing. I think oh my god, I have so much fun on Magneto. Like if I can't make Cap work, and I don't feel like playing Emma, dude, Mag is so fun. Like what I'm talking about if you play Mag, especially with the new team up, the Royal Blade, you get the big ass great sword. It's sick. It is so awesome. And the double bubbles, bubbling. Oh my god, that shit comes in so clutch, and the cooldowns are very generous. Magneto is probably I mean Captain America and Mag, they're just so good. They're so fun to play. I love them. Mantis, I love Mantis. She was she was the hero I learned how to heal on. Like she was my first support character, and I guess I always have like Mantis and Captain America both share this like off, like like Captain America, he's like a dive, right? He's like an off tank, right? Like he's not like a front, he's not like Magneto, right? He's gonna be doing different things, but as Captain America, you can frontline and brawl a little bit too. I mean, you probably should sometimes, but with and then Mantis also being like kind of like what I'm trying to say is like these are two like almost like underdog-ish heroes, like they're not like the super meta picks that people would expect you to play, and that's why I like them, and I've had some insane Mantis games, but I don't know how I feel about her. I mean, she's still a lot of fun, like God, her damage, and like when you get a KO, that's a lot of dopamine. It's just dopamine. I love it, but like it's just, you definitely want to keep damaging or damage boosting your allies. Like that's the big thing with her. You really just want to keep doing that. But that also sucks because then you can't heal as much. Like I really wish with Mantis, like I don't know what they could do with her, because if they make her primary able to heal, then that kind of takes away her identity, right? But it would just be nice, like maybe an extra leaf, maybe 5 leaves, but then nah. because then people would just use that for, see, that's the thing, because they can't tune her too much, because then in higher levels of play, you know what people are going to do, they're going to use those leaves to just boost their whole team. Everybody's insane. No, I don't know. Mantis is fun, but like, again, like it's just like with the Luna thing. You're always gonna want to run Gambit and Invis. Like that's like the bread and butter, or Rocket too. But we'll get to Rocket. Mr. Fantastic. Oh my goodness, do I get hated on when I play him in competitive? People do not like having Mr. Fantastic on their team. They're like, we need more damage. Play Moon Knight or play Namor. Like people hate this hero. I mean, and he's, again, like very situational. He can really dominate sometimes. Like, man, I'll be playing Mr. Fantastic and I'll just be doing all kinds of like wave. I call it wave damage. Like when I'm doing my, your primary, but you're like, I'm hitting everybody, And then when you go big, and if you happen to be in their back line as you going big and they're not going to contest you, oh my goodness, you can like two, 3 shot like, and if they're, oh my god, like the best thing is when you're Mr. Fantastic in big form and their support is already low and you can just do that wave damage and they're dead. But yeah, he's not like a Moon Knight, right? Moon Knight does constant pressure, a lot of damage. People love Moon Knight, they love having Moon Knight on their team. He's like, they always want him. I just don't like his ult. I think Moon Knight has such a goofy ult, man. Like, if I'm strange, I'll just fly above it or whatever, or just get out of the circle, right? Like, but it can work. It can work, obviously. I make fun of it, but it can be very devastating, especially when comboed with like, Strange or Groot. Ugh. Namor is like, I'm not good with this hero. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't want to just say he's bad just because I'm bad with him and I cannot find value with him, but I don't know, man. I mean, I personally just don't think he's that great. I really don't. I mean, sure, he can help against the Spider-Man or whatever, I guess. I mean, yeah, the Hela team up, sure, but yeah, I don't know. I personally don't. I mean, I don't think he's garbage. I don't think he's bad. I mean, like I said, I already admitted, like, I am bad with Namor. I'm just not good with him. But, yeah, I mean, and then I also think, like, all the, and then when I go up against a Namor, I'm often bullying him, He's always, he's got the sea protects me, and then I kill him. I don't know. Penny, I'm gonna try to, yeah, no, okay, so yeah, Penny is fun. I think Penny is great if you just want to go into quick play and have some fun, but please do not play her in competitive. I don't think Penny is good at all, dude. Like, people will ban her too. I mean, sometimes it is nice to have that Penny ban so you don't gotta worry about it, but like, man, like, I think it's because people just don't want to focus on the Penny mines. They just don't even want to deal with it, because like, you realize, like, all you got to do is destroy the nests. And Penny is, I don't want to say useless because I love her. She's so fun to play, but like, without that nest, oh my goodness, she's like, she loses all their value when you destroy the nests. I don't understand why people still don't understand this. Like, you destroy the nest, you like, think of it like this. As soon as you destroy the nest, she's already like half dead, like, she loses so much value, and like, oh my god. But like, to turn on the positive note, like, when I am playing Penny and like quick play and stuff, it is just so fun racking up those assists, knowing that my movement and healing boost is helping my team. I really like that. But again, when you bring her in comp, people just know how to beat her. You play Squirrel, play Iron Man, even, like, just destroy the nests. And you could argue, oh, I'll put it on an off angle, put it where they might not see it now, dude. Like, I mean, you could do that too, yes, but like. And you can even have a DPS or whatever guarding those nests and playing around those nests. But I just feel like ultimately you're always gonna get countered at some point. Like, they're not, like, a good team in comp will not allow a Penny to just dominate. Like, someone eventually will figure it out, and that's why I never play her in comp. I never will be. Like, she's fun as hell, but just not competitively. Phoenix, I don't know, a lot of people say Phoenix is like really strong, overtuned. I'm not saying she's bad or anything. I do think she's good. I think she's great even. I just don't think she's as good as everybody says. I mean, maybe that's just because I'm a Daredevil guy, I just personally think Daredevil's much better, but I don't think she's bad. No, like, her ult's really fun. Like, I play a little bit of Phoenix. She's good. She's fun. Yeah, like there's really, I mean, like she's like a Hela, you know, but I don't hate her like I hate Hela. Psylocke is a hero I just can't be good with. I literally suck so hard with it. I just cannot make Psylocke work. I still don't think she's like super super insane like a lot of people are saying. Like, you know, again, I mean, this is I'm just a diamond guy, right? You know, so you know, what do I know? But I personally, just from what I've observed, from what I've seen, like yeah, her alt can be really good, but like I don't know. I would still rather have like a Moon Knight on my team, man. Like I don't really like Psylocke that much. And like and again, like this is also from my own experience. Like when I'm going up against a Psylocke player, like I'm not worried. I'm like shit, you know, I'm gonna fuck this Psylocke up. Rocket Raccoon, he's busted this season. His alt is 40% damage, I believe. Does it even tell you in the abilities? Where's his alt? The Sia? Yeah, I love how not helpful these are. They don't tell you like the nitty gritty details that you would like to know. But yeah, I believe it is a 40% boot. It is crazy. Like dude, like when Rocket ults, it's actually scary. Especially if they are smart with it and you can't break the ult, you know, and you just gotta deal. Like oftentimes I'll just be like, guys, we gotta run. We gotta just surrender the point. We gotta just give them the space or we die, you know. Like those are our options: surrender the point or die, because like that's what's gonna happen when Rocket ults. And not to mention his gun. I mean, I feel like this is kind of well known at this point now, but his regular, yeah, that shit shreds, and it is a lot of fun, dude. I'm a lord. I play Rocket. Like I know how it is so fun when you get a final hit as the little rat. Scarlet Witch, I hate her. This is one of the characters I really hate. I mean, obviously, I play Dive. You know, I play Daredevil. I play Captain America. Obviously, I hate this bitch. I hate her so much. Like every time I make a mistake, Wanda will be there to let me know. I really don't like this hero at all. I mean, a lot of people say she's not even that good in, the higher elo. I mean, and I can see it, man. Like, I mean, dude, even as Penny, not that I would play her, you could just web her. I mean, a lot of times with Emma, like if the Wanda's dumb and she's like on the ground, I'll grab. Oh, it is so satisfying when you Emma choke an ulting Scarlet Witch. That shit is awesome. But yeah, I don't think she's that good. I mean, I think she's okay, but I don't think she's great. Spider-Man, again, Dive. Okay, see, the thing with Dive can be either like the most busted, broken thing, because by nature of what Dive is, you're either going to run the game or you're going to be kind of like holding your team back. And that's kind of what Spider-Man is, much like, how I feel with Captain America and I suppose BP as well, like it just depends. It just depends. If they can't counter you or they don't know how to deal with you or they just aren't as good to deal with this specific Spider-Man, yeah, like Spider-Man can be crazy. Like that's all I really got. Like it's really hard for me to say. Like I mean, a lot of people will say, "Oh, Spider-Man sucks. He's trash, garbage, worst hero, unplayable." I just I never really believe. You can't really believe shit like that. Like truly, the only hero. Like I'll say yeah, Penny. Penny's the only one I wouldn't play in comp. That's the only. I wouldn't even bother. And people will still ban her. Let them waste a ban. It's whatever. I just think Penny is just so easy to counter, and here we are with Squirrel Girl, who I believe is the best counter to Penny, dude. Like you don't even have to see where those nests are. You can just be shooting random. You'll break them. I've actually come to really like Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl is actually really fun. I enjoy playing her, but I will admit she isn't super like she can apply pressure, but like she's not like Moon Knight where you got like that. I don't know if I want to say consistent, but like Moon Knight's more like precise in his like if Moon Knight sees a target, he'll throw an onk, Squirrel Girl, what can Squirrel Girl really do besides like just spam those nuts? And like yeah, good Squirrel Girls, they can aim. I'm even learning to aim with Squirrel Girl, and I'm seeing the results when you're actually aiming versus just spamming. It's crazy. Squirrel Girl does a lot of damage. I think she's all right. Like that might be a little biased, but I don't think she's complete shit. Where like some people might say. I think Star-Lord's pretty good. But I kind of have the same opinion with him on Psylocke because like I'm not the best with him, but I think his ult is crazy. I think that is an insane team wiping capability of an ult. Star-Lord's ult is genuinely terrifying to deal with if you don't have an immediate answer for it. Like I'm just like, well, I guess I'm dead. But his overall kit and just everything of what Star-Lord can do, yeah, he's good. He's not a bad hero. I don't think he's bad at all. Same thing with Storm. I feel like Storm gets hated on too for like being like the slowest flyer. She's just a sitting duck. But like, if you like, Storm can work. Storm can work. I've seen Storm work with my games, and like, I imagine Storm players are kind of like how I feel with Penny when you're getting those assists, you know, because of like, how does she work? I don't really play Storm a lot. But yeah, her like weather, you know, her damage or movement boosts, you know, constantly helping your team. Like that's cool. I really like that. Like she's like a very synergist kind of duelist. It would be wild if they even gave her some sort of like healing abilities later on. I mean, hey, I mean they did it with Widow. Oh, which by the way, I actually forgot to mention that. Yeah, Black Widow with the Phoenix team up is not bad, really. I mean, it's really not, you know. It's like, because I played it, you know, I tried it. Like, it's like a burst damage, and well, burst damage, burst heal, you know. And it's really like you don't even really have to aim when you have the team up on. Like you just shoot, and it's crazy. It does a lot of damage. Punisher is insane. He's really good. I mean, like come on, like. Like how I couldn't even tell you how many games where I'm like I see somebody in comms, they'll ask like the Squirrel Girl or some, they'll ask one of the DPS, hey, can you play Punisher, you know, because like I feel like Punisher is just like kind of like Cloak and Dagger, is like a safety pick for people. And that turret, you know, it can save you from ults. That turret has a lot of properties. The way he can zip line and just kind of take people by surprise. I've seen techs where they'll use the smoke bomb thing to as a jump. Like they'll aim it down so they can get to higher ground. Like Punisher, he's got some tricks. Thing, I kind of share this Thing, kind of like Hulk, you know, he just kind of soaks up damage, but I do actually prefer playing Thing. I've been playing a little bit of Thing because the way he can keep going to an enemy, come back, I forget what it's called, the Yancey Street Charge, that's so funny. Yeah, I like that you can use that to get away. I don't think he's great though. I don't think he's awful, but he's definitely not like, yeah, he's no Emma. Thor, I don't know. I feel like I feel like people's views on Thor as like the weakest tank, but yeah, I don't like Thor's ult. I'll say that much. I'm not a big fan of his ult, but I don't know. I don't think he's awful. I think he can work. He's just not like, he's not the meta pick, you know. He's not Emma Mag, you know. Ultron's garbage. Ultron's complete garbage. Venom. I think Venom's good in the right hands. I think Venom can be crazy. I personally cannot play Venom. I just don't get the satisfaction from playing him. I don't understand you Venom guys. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. But no, I'm not going to say Venom's bad at all. I don't think Venom was ever really bad. I just personally just can't get him to work. Winter Soldier, what do they say about him? Server admin or whatever. He's never been nerfed, right? Yeah, I think he's like Punisher, you know, he's just a solid pick, you know. Like, I'm not mad when I see a Winter Soldier. Wolverine, it's weird how Wolverine's like so situational. Like I'll see people pull out Wolverine sometimes for whatever the reason, but like nobody really like starts a game on Wolverine, you know? Like they just pull him out to deal with something. But yeah. I yapped for almost 40 minutes. I'm not going to lie. Like 20 minutes through this video, I'm already thinking like, fuck, I'm talking too much. But then I remembered there's a lot of heroes in this game. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I didn't really want to yap too long here towards the end. So, I mean, my last 4 reviews here weren't really too in-depth. But yeah, that's about it.